Before I came to Mexico, I was scared. I was scared that the disconnection I've always felt from being a second-generation Mexican American whose first language wasn't Spanish would widen. I was scared of rejection, of not being able to open myself up to love the place of my ancestors. I came to Mexico to learn about roots, to learn about the land of my abuelos and the people who came before them. I wanted to be present and pensive in the country that they called home for the dawn of their life. I wanted to learn why my heart fills with warmth when I smell my nana's tacos dorados, when I hear my tita speak Spanish, and when my mother adorns her house with warm, vibrant splashes of color. I came to Mexico because I was tired of being afraid. Afraid to travel, afraid of not knowing, afraid of not understanding. I knew it was time for me to explore this world that is mine, and that the best place to start was at the beginning. In Mexico City, I was enthralled by the way the fast, modern pace contrasted with the art that brought to life the culture of the people. I saw historic buildings next to contemporary ones and public art of various eras. At Bellas Artes, the skill of the bailarinas, the music, and especially the costumes came together to show off the elements of Mexico that shaped its history, and my favorite part was seeing the evolution of its people. I gained an appreciation for Mexico's strong women, feminist icons like Sor Juana Inés de la Cruz, Frida Kahlo, and Las Adelitas. But I found it compelling that despite all of the accomplishments of these women and many more, Mexico is still a country with a very machismo-type attitude and a significant gender gap. In Mexico, I learned about the pre-Hispanic people who lived and thrived off the land before the Europeans invaded. We visited Teotihuacan, where I was able to physically and in the moment imagine what the setting was like in another time, before the stucco on the pyramid structures gave way to rock. Sacred ceremonies took place, and the open green landscape bustled with people going about their daily activities. I met Quetzalcoatl, the feathered serpent. I heard the Quetzal's cries, and I felt the energy of the sun and moon pyramids surge through me. I gained pride and I felt pain walking through the house of Frida Kahlo, who suffered so much but had even more love to give, and who was unapologetic about her strong will and personality. She taught me to stay true to myself and that at the end of the day, we can endure much more than we think we can. In Puebla, we transitioned to buildings the colors of the desert sunset, mole poblano, 365 churches, and the exclusive art of talaveras. We visited the site of the historic Battle of Puebla, and I learned the significance of Cinco de Mayo. In the Altican, I saw people come together to welcome strangers with contributions from the whole community. The people are as hardworking and resourceful as they are warm-hearted. They collect rainwater in reservoirs, they farm fields upon fields of nopales, they ask permission from El Volcán, Popocatépetl, to share in a community experience, they waste nothing. We learned about the true meaning of hard work and familia and seeing how the professions of the people shape their lives and the lives of everyone in the humble town. I listened to the people speak and sing in effortless mixes of Spanish and Nahuatl, and they showed me that their indigenous heritage brings life to the community. We talked about border issues, and I realized that there is no fine line when it comes to identity, that immigration affects everyone. I listened to the stories of Mexican children who were U.S.-born citizens, and I realized that the road to the American dream is different for every migrant family. In Guanajuato, I fell in love with the city as soon as I made the first walk down the hill to the Jardín de la Unión. There was color everywhere, aesthetically and culturally. Flower pots decorating each balcony, callejones twisting and turning wherever they pleased. The sign on one of the women's bathrooms reads, Mujeres Libres, and that's exactly how I feel as I stand on top of the city for an hour, just below El Pipila, drinking in the colors and the beauty of the architecture. The various heights and shapes are as diverse as the people which pulse in and out of them, the heartbeat of the city. Up the hills, the houses stack on top of each other with clotheslines of fresh wash like hoisted colors. In Resplandor, we shared our lives with the intelligent children of the community, and they shared theirs with us. We saw the effects of our hard work in the faces of students returning every day to learn, play outside, dance, and laugh. We learned that language barriers and citizenship differences are not obstacles at all. Rather, what makes us different gives us strength and an opportunity to come together.